Hello guys, it's Mohammed Ali here. I hope I am live inside the group. Okay, I promise to be coming live today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know if you guys have seen the post, but I'm going to share a few things here and there, some of which may be interesting, right? So let's see here who's joining. When you join, please let me know. Sometimes I don't see anything unless you comment on it. So hopefully, yeah, I think people watching. So if you can watch, if you're watching, let me know so we can quickly go through. I'm not gonna take much of your time. I understand everybody's very busy. So yes, if the voice is clear, no background noises, nothing, let me know. Just so you understand, I'm using two lifetime two deals to go live. I'm using Ecom Live, which was an LTD back in the day. I don't know if you guys have that. And then I have Crisp, which is for the sound. That's the voice becomes supposed to be good. So if you guys find the voice good, just understand there's noise cancellation, any background noise, anything that's going on. That's what's happening. So two good news here, exciting stuff coming to Digitalthink. First of all, yesterday I made a post, and for the first time, listen to this, yeah. I made a post on the in the group, and I used on Digitalthink for the first time in the group. I used the at everyone to just notify them that the deal is ending in 2 weeks because we had Utah's there. And behind the scenes, I wasn't promoting Utah's as much because I wanted to get things done. So the UI, the UX now, if you guys go and check it out, it looks a lot better. So they did the UI, they reworked the UI. That's a good news. So now that's one of the things, the feedback we got. Then there is another feedback that we got, and this is recent. Like it's been there at the beginning, but then people have been. I'm trying to look at the groups, and I actually asked them what's Utah's used for. Basically, it's gonna be a link shortener, but it also you can book appointments and your appointments will come inside there. So it's kind of also a way to get your appointments, booked, and you can sell digital products. So if it is like like files, if it's videos, the videos are also encrypted. It's like a very well protected system. So then that's why they were charging the transaction fee. I went back to them and said the 2% transaction fee is scaring people away, right? Even though actually you really don't need to host stuff with them. If you can put the buy button there and then host externally, that was also an option, right? But now what we are negotiated with them is you can now uh, you don't have to pay the transaction fee. That's a good thing that came up. So that's an update to the deal itself. And I'm gonna be removing the 2% from the website as well as but it's a very good tool. Now issues have been happening around Courage Mail here and there. Of course, it happens to a lot of big companies. The good thing is that they take feedback seriously. I've seen a couple of people saying, oh, they cancel accounts. No, no. When you look at the amount of lifetime deals that this guy sold and the number of complaints I see here and there, like it's never the same. They're very very considerate. They don't just unless you're outright spammer and causing issues here. Some people think that their account has been cancelled. We say that in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, there was an issue which they were fixing and working on. And so maybe if that's the reason why you couldn't access your account, that's why. But if there's something crazy like promoting like pornography and crazy stuff, of course they're gonna cancel your account because look at the terms and conditions that they have. Anything that goes against their terms and conditions, they do. So Cream has been very stable. I remember when we were promoting Cream, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, there was Automate. Everybody was like, Automate is better. Cream is nothing." And in the end, we see who's surviving the longest, right? So they're a reputable company. And then Courage Mail, of course, any company they're trying their best. It's not easy to do LTD and then expect it to be supporting this thing for the rest of your life. And of course, when minor things happen, you make a big deal out of it. Post it, blow it out of proportion. I think that's not the fair way to deal with a hardworking developer because these are human beings too. They need to be appreciated and they need to be, you know. So far, and we launched came in 2020. Imagine 3 years of, if you're sending 100,000 emails a month, look at how much money you'll have saved. Look at the beautiful thing about things. Don't always go the negative thing, right? That's one. Now, the other one, which is a good news, I haven't been launching deals. As you guys know, we just brought back a couple deals here, except for Utah's, which is new this year. The other one we brought was the joint secret. That's an existing deal that always comes and goes. We had exclusivity with them. They brought the deal to us. Then, it keeps coming back. That's just normal. But then I decided to bring one tool, okay, this year. And this is not a new tool, because most of you are saying, "Oh, this is gonna fail in 2 years." That I went for like the old hardcore stuff. Now this is where I like you want to go back to the 2010. So this company that I'm working with right now, we have actually signed agreement. The plans and everything is being worked out. I'm also doing the account testing and everything. So, and the point is that this is a very established company, and we asked them for only 100 codes, okay, for each plan, which is not a lot of money for me or for the guys, but at least they want to hear their company's name a little bit here and there within the community, and there's a reason why they're doing it. Okay, they're not doing it for the money for sure, because it's nothing for them, but they're doing it because now they're going to be, once you like the system, you have what's going on. First of all, all the plans will have all the features. There's no limit to features. I'll give you a hint, it's a CRM. Another hint, it's going to compete or has been competing with Go High Level. It's not something track one that people have been running around with. No. And it involves a lot of things, so many features, CRM, contact, SMS, landing pages, forms. It's going to be a very complex product, okay? But if you're an agency, I negotiated 3 deals. I'm just going to say this because I'm not going to say the name of the product yet. I'll still take time. But one is going to be for one user. If that one user gets access, just by the number of users, that user will have access to all the features in the platform. Nothing's limited. It's like you go high level. They don't restrict you with anything. But what do they restrict? The number of users. So same idea. Then you go to the second one. If you're a small agency, which is a good price actually, it's going to have 2 users. And the third deal will have 20 users. If you have 20 people working for you on that platform, you're gonna make a lot of money from it, okay? Because technically you could set an agency out of this tool. That's what I'm talking about. And you really don't need anything else. That's all you need to run everything. The leads are becoming, you're making everything. Hint, hint, you will have, it comes with a dialer. Okay, so keep searching which tool has that. It comes with a dialer, and it's not like a dialer where you manually have to do this. You upload your list, you make a dial, and it will automatically call the next one. Once they don't answer, your hand is free. Okay, so it's going to be very so keep guessing, guys. It's going to be very robust tool, comprehensive is the word. It's exhaustingly comprehensive. Now, one thing that I'm not gonna go ahead of myself, but I wanted to tell you that this deal probably is gonna land sometime next week, and that's the only deal I'm gonna do for 2022. Reason is, the chances of this deal ever failing are very, very low. Okay, if you guys want me to organize something like post so many deals, thousands, we could do that. That's not a problem, because all those deals listed on the marketplace are asking me every day. You can see how many waiting lists we have, hundreds of them, right? Maybe we should open a marketplace on the side where people get a better deal than Upsum ones. That's actually something to think about. But I would all be like, there will be no promotions. We have nothing to do with that. If it fails, at your own risk. It's gonna be like a big banner saying that. That probably was gonna happen. Who knows? But for now, this deal is, I negotiated the terms and conditions of the contract. Includes that if the deal ever fails, for a company that's making good money, and if the deal ever fails, that they'll give us the source code. And now for me, I'm going to interview the founder. It's an American company. It's not even like So it's not like some startup, right? They're based in the US, so they know what they're doing, right? And so it's easy to, the contracts are valid, like easy to enforce when it's across the border, right? And so doesn't mean that you can't enforce contracts. It's just a lot easier to do it when it's here. And then the other thing is, if it ever happens that they're getting acquired, that they can, that the acquiring company has to migrate you over. So that's the stuff we were negotiating on, and it was really hard. Let me tell you this. This happened. The negotiation started in February. So what month is this? In November. So end of February, end of January, early February. So almost 10 months, right? And that's the tool that's coming, and the price will be reasonable. Everything will be under, even including the agency, will be under $500. So it's expected to be within. The one user would be even under $100. So you can actually get one for yourself and do your own blasting. Okay, so it can do, you can do phone calls, Rubin, incoming, outgoing. It's gonna do voice drips if you want to do that. You can do emailing, you can do SMS texting, you can do contact management, leads, landing pages, unlimited custom domain on it. Okay, I'm sure that's what I saw. Yes. And so it's going to be very comprehensive. Think about go high level now in an LTD for you. Actually, doesn't even have what it has. It has more than a lot of features. So before I go ahead of myself, we're gonna explain this. But Utah's just removed the 2% transaction fee. If you want to make money on this space, which is getting harder nowadays, I'm sure any software space is getting harder because people are being fed with nonsense. People are just moving on to the next project. And this was expected. That's why I took a break. That's why I took, a seat to see what was going to happen. Um, is that I think Utah's gonna help you if you are into affiliate marketing because of those links you can drop, because of the products you can run. It's a small thing that, so if you're not gonna get a lot of the agents or anything, just get the basic ones, right? And you will not regret it. So because in next year, hopefully the plan is that our own customers will all be converted into affiliates, and of course you can promote things for us, and hopefully we can bring better deals. The negotiations were painful. It takes time. It's a lot of intense resources because you can't like have meetings every day, and go back and forth. It's a lot of work, right? So yeah, that's my update for the day. I promise never to take. It's quite a number of you guys there, and if you have any questions, please ask so we can go from there. And again, Utah's update, no more transaction fee. Finally, before I move on this one, I really respect everybody in the group. And we're not gonna if I feel like something is important to be passed in the group, I'm gonna use the at everyone tag for everybody so that you have an idea of what's going on. I get tagged at everyone in so many groups. I don't get offended. I go, if it doesn't bother me to take a look, I'm on Facebook anyway, so I check like, okay, that's a post about a feature update for some product, and they're posting it and tagging everybody. What am I gonna do? Okay, see it. But what if you go on there and then you keep talking nonsense, insulting the person? Why would you do this? Next time I'll do this. You need to know that I didn't ask you to join the group. I'm being honest here. I didn't ask you to join the group. You came because you feel you may find something that interests you here. If you don't like it, turn off notifications. That's easier on your end. Because there are a lot of people who ask me, what's gonna happen this? Like, are you gonna launch another deal? Like, it's easier for me to tag them and then let them get the information than you getting pissed off. It's that easy. So I'm gonna use I never use this in the digital think group. I have never, first time ever used, and people are like, what the F are you doing? Blah 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 blah, and then putting angry faces there. It doesn't help. You don't like it? It's okay. I don't need you in the group too. That's it. Right? That's okay. I'm launching this deal because I need it myself. And so since I need it myself, I could say, you know what? It's something that I need. that I can negotiate, because I'm not gonna get an LTD for myself only. They're not gonna, like, if you go to a company right now, any company try to go to them, just so you know. And I never get my products for free from the developers that launch with us. I buy from them because I don't want them to have any power over me where they can say, "Hey, you're doing so well with this deal. We're gonna cancel you." You know, I don't do that. So I don't want that. So what I do is I actually buy it myself. Just like you guys, I buy a code, redeem it. I'm one of the customers for all, even the deals that I launch, right? I have a test account here and there, but the test accounts are just for testing. But when it comes to actual personal use, I pay for it. Ask Neeraj. I paid him for my public connect. You know, I paid him. I have my receipts and everything. So if anything happens between us tomorrow, like, you know how many developers and I have an issue because they couldn't support their product, and then all they do is, if you keep talking, I'm gonna cancel you. That's what they'll say for sure. Some of them are very childish, right? So what you do, I had to get this deal to negotiate um, for a deal, and then of course I'll take advantage because I need the tool myself. That's exactly precisely why I launched the deals, and I talk about deals, how they work, all that stuff. I'm sure those of you guys who know me from since 2016, 17, this group has been there, one of the oldest groups. Check the date of the creation of the group and check all these other groups that are out there. They didn't know how to even use live video when I was, reviewing deals like this in the group. So, so that's me. Like, you come here yesterday, and then you want to tell me what to do because, like, who are you? Okay, let's be honest here. If you next time, all I was doing is that anybody who told anything rude, I was blocking them and getting them out of the group. That's it. I don't even wait. It's like, next time, one more. You know what? You're out. That's it. So it's either you are in peace, you don't like a ton of notifications. It's easy on your end. Life is good. All right. And so, yeah, sorry about that rant on the side, but just generally speaking, Utah is a good tool. Take advantage. No more 2% transaction fee. So that's removed now. And which means you can actually have like digital downloads, running there. You can run a store there, like, you can sell books there. You can sell ebooks. You can have a lot of affiliate links connected, And then with these so many profiles, each profile comes with its own custom domain. So why not just do your own things? Exactly. And yeah, that's it. So the new tool that's coming though is going to be like very, very good. Don't miss that. By the way, there is only 100 licenses for 2 agency plans. Okay. And the 100 licenses, the reason we're doing this is that they don't want to sell to a lot of agencies. What you will get an option though, and I'm going to be upfront here, is if you are the person who bought the agency, if you ever decide to buy, um, you know, like a white label version of the software itself, like you can white label it. Just like Go High Level, you can white label it, but that's monthly. That's monthly. But having access to the tool itself with the users, with forms, with everything else is going to be it's going to be just it's going to be very, I mean, it's going to be in the LTD space. I mean, LTD price. Yes, right. Any questions? Let me see if any comments are coming. Oh, hi Mo, thank you. Close.com/product. Nice try. Join secret location. Yeah, I'm interested to know where you are. Oh, oh, my location. Okay, that's clear, clear. Okay, excellent, excellent. I'm seeing the comments now. What is the name? No, it's not. What's the deal? When is the deal launching? Uh that's a good question. Latest by end of next week, it's coming through. Where is there any plan to bring a server avatar? Okay, server avatar and I have an agreement to launch another LTD deal. But here is what he told me. Over the last few months, okay, we have our written agreement. We're supposed to do another launch together. But here's what he told me. Over the last few months, he built a very strong MRR, monthly recurring revenue. And so if he does the LTD, when you have a recurring revenue, let's say this guy makes $5,000 a month, okay, from recurring revenue. Pay servers still makes 3,000-4,000 decent every month, right? If this guy is making this much money every month, and I have that he signed an agreement with me to say he will bring lifetime deal again with me this year in November, because we had that exclusivity for a while. Um, the question is, should I jeopardize everything and look at my interest, or look at the company's interest and look at everybody's interest? Okay, so this is very important, right? So I want to let him make the decision. If he says, I will respect the agreement and I will still do the LTD with you, I don't mind. I'm okay as long as he is doing it himself. But I don't want him to come and say, oh, I had a very healthy MRR. I was doing so well. Muhammad made me do another LTD, like the brand overflow guy did. I didn't make him do anything. He just wanted to be nonsense. Now he came to his senses. He wanted to keep launching deals, topic emoji, blah blah, all that nonsense, and then tell people. So I actually took it. I took it with him, and guess what happened? He doesn't talk to me anymore. That's good, but at least nobody's complaining around saying brand overflow failed, da, 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 all that nonsense. Hundreds of deals fail every day. We fail with lead card. There's no doubt about it. I went after anybody who's trying to play games. Okay, there's so much you can do. I'm gonna be in fight with developers every day. At the same time, negotiating with them. It's hard. So we gotta come with a way to see, take the good, make a risk. If something goes wrong, understand it's a failing business, right? And but that's what Brand Overflow did. He wanted to blame me because I negotiated such a good deal that people were blasting our servers, and I can't do anything about it, and I can't cover the cost anymore. The same guy who said we raised him $250,000 and that his cost was under $2,000 a month. He told me this. He said this on camera. I have it. Okay, so Avatar will make the final decision on whether they still want to come back for LTD or not. If they don't, I personally don't care. I'll lose some money. That's okay. But to me, what's more important is that the community who are already enjoying this product right now are protected. Those who already bought from me, so many of you guys bought from Digitalthink last year, because we raised some good money for him. So the money was good enough for him to push him and develop the new version that you guys see. The money was good enough for him to make it so good that he's getting an MRR right now. And so I don't want to destroy that. Okay. So we'll see if there's going to be an LTD. He with a limited feature, with limited servers, maybe, I don't know. It's up to him. If he makes that decision, I'll let him know. So he told me he's meeting with me sometime this week or next week. One of them, we're gonna have a meeting, talk about it, and that's the story of Salvador. The joint secret, and we did few things together last year, this year. So I'm gonna ask them if there's anything for Black Friday. Again, they raised some, because you know how that works, right? They are making always MRR, but they come to the LTD community. We do a little deal here. The world out there doesn't know about LTDs. You guys will think everybody knows about LTD. And so there are people who are they have a really good healthy MRR. Like annually they're charging their credit cards, everyone. So that is that's the thing. Somebody asked me about my location. Yeah, of course. I'm in Toronto, man. So I'm hiding in a apartment somewhere with no. You can't hear my kids' noise here because I'm here by myself, and there are no kids in this place. So normally, if I was home, you would see all the kids running around, like coming on my. I'm not home. So but of course, our office is still there. You guys will see it's the same office. Nothing has changed. The office is still there. I will come live from the office probably tonight because I'm gonna repeat this information. I found out if you want to go live, let me tell you guys, I'm gonna share this with you. If you want to go live and see people on your live, go live either at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time so that you can reach Europeans and Ivan is saying yes. If he has MRR coming, will not be so beneficial. It's possible for him to win again, but it's also possible for him to lose heavily. I agree with you, which is why I'm being careful. Money comes and goes. But when so many people who have their servers on that platform say, oh, he can't pay for the cost anymore, then it doesn't have to be me. So I would say maybe we will come with a good annual deal that's very cheap, affordable, and you save yourself maybe a lot of money. Because the idea of LTD, you're paying so much money up front anyways for some of these things, except for some deals. And if the monthly is like $4, $5, I mean, paying $500 takes a few years ahead, right? So yeah, we're gonna see. That's a good point, Ivan. I will make sure that he makes the final decision. I will do some analysis. If there'll be even LTD, maybe one server, that's it, or two. I don't know, something like that. So any other question? Them the yeah. So Utah's no more transaction fee. You will see it's a good tool. I will do a live demo of the tool in full swing of what it can do. And I'm going to continue to do this for the next 2 weeks because we only have 2 weeks left. Okay. And hopefully that we will find value in it. Imagine like they have like really good uh, linking ability. So I think it will be worth it. Even if you buy like the smallest plan, it will be a lot better than those things out there. Oh, and then the only tool that has push notification. Why would I want yet another linking tool? It's because when you publish something new, your customers get like they get the notification. You can send emails from it back and forth. You can send emails, and you can also send push notifications. So that's unique thing about Utah's and why I wanted it to be um, coming to us. Because why else would I want any tool that just does links, right? You can get it for free. You can create one for yourself from a Code Canyon script. It's not a big deal. But this is hosted for you digital downloads. So anything to do with video or ebooks is there. And then there's also the ability to collect payments, right? Book appointments, very important. These are all there. So, and then it connects, integrates with your Google Calendar. Um, yeah, yeah. So this is good. So if I was an affiliate, that's something that I will use. So anybody can see my product links, all that stuff. Okay. Any questions so far? Any comments? Okay, perfect. Thank you guys for your time. I really respect it. 30 minutes on the dot. So thank you again, one more time. Let's do something. The coming deal, I hope we can also give them feedback, because it's an older product. It takes time to develop, things. But it's a very comprehensive tool again, and that tool hopefully will be making it for the year. That's like, okay, we waited the whole year just to bring one deal. I hope it will be worth it. Thank you. Bye.